Hey guys. I'm not getting very much response from the Battletech stuff. Maybe it's not what you guys want to see, but I figure I'm in it this deep. I might as well continue it for a little while. Plus, I'm enjoying it. So, let's continue on for a little bit and we'll just go from there. All right. We've basically been hired by the Irano Restoration to act as part of their military, and we just got our first contract uh, from her, Lady Arano, Kamea, to hit one of the words of the Oregon Coalition. I've got some nice mechs now. I've got a nice medium lance, or at least I will have a nice medium lance by the time we get to where we're going. All right. And I halfway kind of want to, do this and take this other contract. Um, but I'm confident with the mechs we've got right now. Two Shadowhawks, the BJ, the Vindicator, um, the Centurion. I can take that level without too many problems. All right, so just check out the store, see if there's anything I can't live without. Not really anything. Comm systems could be nice, but again, I'm going to hold off. I'm still a little bit too broke for my taste to put the money into it. The black market. I haven't mentioned the black market. If you get in cozy with the pirates, they'll offer you access to their black markets, and you can get some really good stuff there. Um, it requires you not to kill pirates, or at least to work for the pirates on occasion to get that offer at a reasonable rate. There's a certain point where they'll just throw it at you, and all you have to do is throw money back at them, but it's an exorbitant fee. Um, let's put it like this: I'd be broke if I had to pay that fee. Anyway, so let's take that contract with Lady Arano
By your
and
command.
book it.
Engines primed. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
Okay, another one of our little random encounters. In the morning briefing, Yang jumps right in. Commander, the Leopard's too small. My mech techs keep tripping over everything. Chief, we've talked about this, Darius says in exasperation. We can't exactly knock down any walls. Sumeri inserts herself. What if we move some of the supplies into other parts of the Leopard? Bunks, the kitchen, hell, even store some of the boxes in the cockpit if that'll help. Yang rubs his chin. Yeah, if I had some breathing room for a week, I could reorganize and make room for everything to move back. Uh, I know from past experience what happens if I do make the wrong choice with this. So I'm just going to tell him to just move a little bit of supplies. Okay. Over the next several days, everyone helps move the least critical mech bay supplies to other parts of the Leopard. While emotions do get heated over the next week, the short duration of the project encourages patience. Before long, Yang and his technicians reclaim their supplies. His mood, at least, is much better than everyone else's. When you arrive in the mech bay, he's grimly satisfied with the amount of reorganization he's managed in a short period of time. We gain +1 tech boost for 14 days. The techs are better at repairing our stuff. They'll hurry up and get the jobs done. So that by the time we get to Weldry, we should have all our mechs operational. Not to mention the fact my mech warriors will be out of
Be
the
ready for
sick bay.
closing maneuvers.
Switch over to. Computer's getting hot. I'll switch over to the star map and you guys can see where we're going. We're here, out in the boonies. Now we're heading all the way over to the Oregon Coalition. We might stop in Kimmy. Uh, we might, because there's some good stuff in Kimmy. I can't afford to buy it yet. So we'll just keep right on keeping on. Okay, the last cup. On your way to the Leopard's Galley, you run into Samiri heading that way, the same way. Commander, it's been a long week. I know I can't make more hours in the day, but I can make more coffee. When you enter the cramped galley, you find Behemoth and Glitch in a tense standoff in front of a nearly empty coffee pot. Behemoth sees you. Commander, this is the last of the coffee. The Exo says he won't have any more until the next supply run. Glitch shoves her way forward. I got here first, and she almost stole it while I was looking for my favorite mug. Basically, again, I have the benefit of experience and know what the different options are, so I'm going to do this. All right. Exasperated, you squeeze your way past them into the galley and take 2 cups. Pouring the coffee equally into both, you say, if you can't act like adults, we'll have to resolve this like your children. You hand 1 cup to Behemoth and 1 to Glitch. Drink up. The next time I send you planetside, I expect you to make every single shot. After they leave, Samiri sighs as she stares at the empty pot. That better have been worth it. Now excuse me while I go discuss shopping priorities with Darius. And in exchange for what I did, my pilots will have high spirits for 30 days. This means they will produce increased resolve. We'll get more precision shots. We'll get more resolve. More. Can't think of what it's called. That increase in defense, vigilance. I'm not stopping. If I spaz out, you guys know what it is. It's this blinky screen. I shouldn't, but you never know.
Job's done, Commander.
Okay. We're ready to rock and roll.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Yep. We're in better shape than we were. That's for darn sure. Medical expenses. In the morning briefing, Darius pulls up an inventory spreadsheet with the Leopard's view screen. We're running a little low on medical supplies. Med patches, trauma packs, a few other things. It isn't critical yet, but I feel better when we're all stocked. Samiri frowns. Why do we keep patching why do we keep patching our supplies in dribs and drabs? Can't we get some kind of bulk discount and go ahead and get ahead of this problem? God knows we'll end up using them. And maybe the doctors can speed our recovery times for a while. Buy the minimum restock, put off replenish Sabe, spend the extra money to get the boost of medical efficiency. Samiri is right. We've got the money to spare. We'll take that 2+ medical point boost for 30 days, because again, my guys are about to go into combat. Later in the week, Darius provides an update. I did some bargaining and managed to purchase a bulk lot of medical supplies. He always looks a little smug after a successful negotiation. We could make these supplies last longer at our previous consumption rate. Per your instructions, however, I directed the staff to use the surplus to accelerate recovery times as much as possible for the next month. So I'll have about 24 days of good medical coverage. Proceed. Weldry, one of the most notorious hellholes in the Irigan Reach. Everything about this place is hostile to human life. And for the past 3 years, Espinosa has been using it as a dumping ground for his political enemies. The Directorate has a prison complex on the planet's surface. The inmates call it the Icebox. The image of an imposing structure appears on the view screen. It has the solid, heavy walls that you've come to associate with Tarian architecture. Sorry, had lunch, or rather dinner. It's a holding facility for political prisoners, including high-value hostages, members of the founding families, spouses, sons, and daughters. If we liberate the prison and set them free, we break Espinosa's leverage on the founding houses. The political map will change overnight. We don't know what the Directorate has been doing to our people in there, but we have to set them free, not just for political gain, but because they're our people, and we need your help to do it. This would be my first priority. Everything from sub-zero climate to the inedible vegetation. The whole planet is infested with blood-sucking insects. The swarms can stretch for miles. You're shitting me. I'm afraid not. They're called Branson's mosquitoes. Imagine a colonial biting fly the size of your thumb. They serve as carriers for harmful bacteria. And you're dropping infantry there? On purpose? The army will be safe. Population centers like the Icebox use ultrasonics to keep the swarms at bay. But I thank you for your concern, Mr. Vertanen. There are different kinds of power, King. The founding houses may be anemic in terms of martial strength, but their words still carry weight in the Eureka Reach. If they rally behind us, the people who love them will follow. Governments have been toppled with less. My uncle has hard-line supporters everywhere. Their ranks have swelled in the absence of strong opposition. But the remaining members of the Eureka coalition that will rally their people against the Director if given the chance. By freeing Weldry, we will give them that chance. Okay, last option. Subtle, decisive action. I will lead the army in an all-out assault on the Directorate's primary spaceport. After I've drawn their attention, you will sneak in, attack the Icebox, and liberate it. We'll set my uncle's hostages free and put the founding families in our debt, all in one fell swoop. I'll take my personal option. Reminds me of a supply raid I went on in the Inner Sphere. That was a good plan, too, right up until we made contact with the enemy. I do understand what you're saying, King, and the chaos of the battlefield is one of the major reasons why I need you on this drop. You and Mastiff improvised on Cormidir, and you got me through the coup alive. I'll be counting on you to use that same adaptability on Weldry, should the need arise. I'll remain in radio contact with you after we hit the ground. Good hunting, King. Give my uncle's troops the hell that they have earned. After the Directorate presence on the planet has been crushed and the Icebox has been liberated, we'll regroup to celebrate our victory. Confident little thing, isn't she? Okay. Let's swap out Spider for the other Shadowhawk. Let's put Behemoth where she belongs. Let's get me back in my Blackjack. Let's put Decker in the other Shadowhawk. Alright. We got Behemoth and Glitch with their boost. So this should be interesting.
Command interface initiated.
There are two entrances into the complex, Commander. Intel says that each is defended by a series of elevated turrets. I'm also seeing an LRM emplacement between the two checkpoints. Battlemech defenses should be practically nil. As predicted, Lady Arano's preemptive strike has already drawn the prison's standard garrison away. I'm seeing heavy vehicles and turrets on my screen. Nothing you can't handle. Clear away the opposition and capture the prison. Lady Arano and the Restoration Army will take care of the rest. Good hunting, Commander. Okay, right off the bat, we've got turret generators, so we're going to jump up there and blow those things to bits. The whole Lance is jump capable.
the move.
They leap. They soar.
I copy.
Engaging jump jets. Enemy detected.
Time to fly!
Up high.
Orders. Move order received. Firing on target.
I'll save a little ammo.
Engaging target.
Somewhere there are turrets blowing up.
Target building destroyed.
Waiting on you, Commander. What can I do for you? Moving out. Got it.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
And again, I'll spare a little ammo.
Firing on target. One less structure.
Okay, and there are more turrets over here, so we need to move over there and try to take those out. Huh, bad
This
guys.
is the Warden. We have an intruder alert. All combat
Those prison gates are on either side are gonna be your best point of entry into the complex. Blow them down and make your way inside, or jump the walls if your lance has the capability of it. Your call. No, we're totally blowing those walls down. This is a prison break.
Coordinates received.
Confirmed.
And we're up there on a big old hill with no cover, and we're just kind of skylining, and we're going to get shot by everything.
What's up, boss?
Let's go to work on those turrets.
Taking the shot.
Just got one on by herself.
Brought it down.
Engaging jump jets.
boss. Roger. Locked on.
Just kind of popped up there.
Barely hit, Commander.
That bulldog's gonna be a problem. Yeah.
Damage minimal.
They're beating on Decker.
Ready for orders.
Okay. So can
Aye,
finish
aye.
off the turrets.
Locking on.
Could have split fired, but you know, there's always the possibility you're not going to make
One
that
less
shot.
target.
Yeah, I got to get off this hill.
My internals are taking a beating.
Engaging target.
Good.
Target building destroyed.
I'm going to take out these tanks.
I hear ya.
Start with the small fries and work my way
Roger
up.
that. Firing on target. You like that?
Good to go. Firing all weapons.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Bulwark plus vigilance plus cover. You will sit there and just soak up damage.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
Unless the bozo gets behind you.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Standing by.
Okay.
Locked on for physical attack.
So satisfying.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
damage minimal.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
It's time to make tank line. Crush the grapes.
One for the scrap heap.
Engaging physical attack.
Mech warriors, show them what you've got. Good to go. No sweat. Time to die.
Okay, let's go take out those gates.
Bye-bye. Hot damn. Let's do this. Moving to position.
Again, I'm going to conserve a little ammo.
Locking on target.
Engaging target. Target building destroyed.
Got it.
Wait till the whole lance is assembled before I try to get in there.
Move order received.
On the move. On my way.
Location confirmed. Orders?
Excellent work, Commander. The prison is ours. All directed personnel to action stations. God damn it. This is not a drill. Looks like you've got more company. I'm seeing heat signatures coming online in the prison mech bay. The warden must have held a lance in reserve.
Sit tight, Commander. Lady Arano is aware of the situation. Reinforcements are on the way.
Sweet. Reinforcements are great. Where are these bozos at? There's one of them. That's true, I gotta do that. Just remember something I've got to do, so probably we'll do this one game and call it a night.
Yes, Commander. On my way.
Close it up to melee range. Still won't be enough. Centurion.
I can't take much more of this.
You don't have to. Kings are coming.
All weapons committed.
Good. Something with a crap ton of LRMs.
That shot got past my armor. What can I do for
One
you?
of the good things about LRMs is they can do indirect fire. If you've got a spotter who can feed targeting
read you,
information
Commander.
to
Moving
a
out.
mech equipped with LRMs, he doesn't have to come out from behind that wall. He can just pound on me all day long. Cut that other leg off.
Got it.
Not what I wanted to do.
There's more where that came from.
Commander? I copy.
Shoot, just go for it.
Locked on target.
Fight harder, damn you! We can't let this prison fall!
Armor blow through.
For the Oregon people! And drop some artillery on that wall. Oh, it's a Jaeger mech. Jaeger mech, 65-ton heavy mech, top speed 65 kph. It has 4 autocannons, 2 light, 2 medium, and 2 medium lasers. This thing will just rain fire all day long. Now, a weakness, it has tissue paper for armor. Okay, there's a Centurion. I got a better chance of hitting the Jaeger mech. I am going to increase my defense. So, yeah, I'm going to go for the Jaeger. I can hit him more easily.
All weapons committed.
Like I said, tissue paper for armor. Kamea came by herself. She didn't bring reinforcements. She just came by herself. Well, it's a thought that counts. Centurion's beaten face.
Reporting internal damage. Orders. On it. My internals are taking a beating.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal
I
damage.
hear ya.
Okay. Let's jump her, see if I can get her a better shot. Yeah, that'll do it.
Uh-huh. Here we go!
There we go.
Want some more, huh?
Half his armament gone.
Ready for orders. Moving out. for an alpha strike. Damage is minor, Commander.
All weapons committed.
There we go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Hope I can salvage that thing. Although I blew the center torso out, so there's probably not a whole lot left of it. Get him, Kamea. Dang. That AC-10. Ah! Oh, no. I hope she is just... This is dead. I hope she's not dead.
Good to go.
It's too early in the game to be losing people. Particularly not her,
Got it.
who I've already put so much into.
Affirmative.
Yes, Commander. Target acquired.
Good.
Reporting
Cut the AC
critical hit.
off.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech critical damage detected.
Unfortunately, did not take out the AC ammo. That's the end of him. Now, whoever's behind that wall is going to have to come out. Or he could run away. Oh. It's a trebuchet. 50 tons. 85 kph. Good striker mech. It's one of the smaller missile boats. It carries 2 LRM-15s and 3 medium lasers. It's also affectionately called a trench bucket. The price tag of that speed and firepower is armor. It's
Waiting for
kind of
orders.
wimpy. Okay.
Coordinates received.
Let's see how you'd like it.
Receiving you. Heading out.
Admittedly, he can throw 30 and I can throw 5. Okay. Have King do a sensor lock on him.
Sensor lock on target.
Commander?
Not much of a chance of hitting him. I got the ammo to burn.
Roger that.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, I'm going to show you guys a death from above. Going to increase my defense too. Here we go.
Death from above. Internal structure damage.
Not as impressive as it could have been.
Good to go.
Didn't do my legs any favors. Oh! I guess I landed on his chest when I hit him with the death from above. The prison is ours. Thanks for the assist, Lady Arano. I have Samiri bring us down for the victory celebration. There will be no celebrating. Not after what I saw out there. Gods, Darius, the things the Directorate has done to these people. Kamea, I need you to meet me in the prison hospital right now. What is it? Better that you see for yourself. And Kamea, prepare yourself. This isn't going to be easy.
Mission successful.
$1.7 million. We can start buying things now. Dang. Behemoth got killed. I hate that. There's still enough of our mech left to salvage. I hate that. And this early in the game, too. Well, now we've got a Jenner. We'll take... Shoot, we'll just take all of it. All the mech salvage.
By the time our forces found him, it was too late. I'm sorry, Kamea. He was here all this time.
Mastiff.
Rashu.
Irana Restoration, the Icebox, Weldry. Kamea, I'm so sorry. I know how much Mastiff meant to you. He was a friend and mentor to us both. He was more than that. The old man was like a second father to me. And my uncle condemned him to waste away on this rock. To die, wretched and broken in agony. I'm going to go with this. And yet so many have. There's no coming back from what I've witnessed here today. The scale of the Directorate's cruelty is unimaginable. What they've done here is monstrous. It's inhuman. Our intel was wrong, Alexander. The Icebox isn't a prison. It's a meat grinder. Gods, my own family is behind this. And what's left of mine has chosen to look the other way. It isn't an easy thing to wrap your head around, but try to remain focused. We've just liberated the Directorate's hostages. With a single blow, you've shattered your uncle's hold on the founding houses. The prisoners you've set free are already calling you the Sword of Restoration. We need to spread this message all the way to Coromadir to galvanize your supporters and weaken Espinosa's popularity there. Yeah, I'll go with that. More than you'd expect. Remember that Espinosa's first priority was the centralization of power. That meant a tremendous growth in resources and infrastructure on the throne world. The citizens of Coromadir enjoy fewer personal freedoms than they once did, but their lives have improved greatly in a material sense, and the people will forgive a great deal for security and comfort. That's the daggone truth. With our victory on Weldry, we've all seen what happened to those who would not be brought, who would not be bought or indoctrinated. Those who refused to kneel before a tyrant. We know what became of the people who were made to disappear, and soon enough the entire Reach will know it too. The momentum is on our side, Kamea. We need to take advantage of it. You're right. This isn't the time for hand-wringing. But Alexander, you didn't see what I saw out there on the other end of the battlefield. The work crews all hunched and broken. The graveyards, great fields of unmarked burial plots that stretched as far as the eye could see. Every time I blink, I see it. The misery that was allowed to fester here. I'll take my personal response. I can picture it well enough. I saw my share of gulags during my tour in the Inner Sphere. I'm sure you did, King. The Directorate doesn't have a monopoly on cruelty. But before my uncle's coup, the Oregon Reach was better than this. This place is going to stay with these people for the rest of their lives. I'd do anything to be able to spare them that hurt, but I can't. A word of advice from an old veteran, Lady Arano. Focus on something you can do. Give us an order. Tell us to blow something up. Shit, use your imagination. The key is you do something and you move on. Thank you, Chief Vertanen. I wonder how I struggle over his name every time. You have a good crew, King. I have a new assignment for you, and a reward for your service. The Argo appears on your view screen. She's in rough shape, but she appears to be spaceworthy. For decades, the wreck site of the Argo was one of my father's most closely held secrets. When I sent you to retrieve her, I meant for her to serve as a symbolic purpose, a sign of rebirth and renewal, emblazoned with the Arano Coromant for all to see. I was naive. This is a time for action, not symbols. And so, King, I have decided that she will be yours to command. The Argo will serve as your new home, and she will fly your mercenary banner. Lord Madeira will join you to act as my liaison, and in return you will grow stronger, sharper, more flexible. You will hone your company to a razor's edge, one that I will hold to the Directorate's throat. I'm betting my life that she won't. Now please, Kamea, go back to the triage tent and get your wounds looked at. The conditions here are beyond unsanitary, and you'll be of no use to anyone if you're dying of some exotic infection. Our people can tend to the wounded. We need you strong for the fight ahead. I will, Alexander, but not just yet. Assemble our people in the courtyard. There's something I need to say. Time for a rousing speech.
People of the Oregon Reach, I am Kamea Arano, and I have failed you. For 3 long years, Director Espinosa has imprisoned and starved and murdered our people. And where was I? Hiding in a palace, light years away, building support, planning. While the Directorate's secret police turned neighbor against neighbor, made your loved ones disappear, conscripted your children. I wasn't here. I didn't know. The crimes that I have witnessed here today are unforgivable. No doubt, Director Espinosa believes that the ends justify the means, that the Oregon Reach has been made strong. Well, I say that strength built on fear is brittle. The Directorate is a paper tiger, and I declare this restoration today to rally the true strength of our people, our resilience, and our freedom. Let Weldry be a call to arms. Join us, and together we will liberate the founding houses and retake Cormadir. Not because it is my birthright, but because the Directorate's crimes against you, the Oregon people, will no longer be tolerated. That is what I fight for, and I vow to fight for your freedoms to my dying breath.
Good speech, well delivered. I'm going to have an epileptic fit staring at this screen. Hello again, my mercenary friends. Before you officially take possession of the Argo, I wanted to introduce myself in person. We never really got the chance to meet properly on Axillus. So, hi. I'm Dr. Farah Marad, or just Farah if you prefer. It's nice to meet you all face to face. Yeah, Doc, you too. I'm going to call you Doc, by the way. You should probably go ahead and get used to it. It was impressive work you did getting the Argo flying. Between you and me, I had my doubts. Honestly, I did too. You should have seen what the Argo's interior looked like after a couple of 100 years of pirate occupation. Actually, I take that back. If you'd seen what I saw, you would never have wanted to set foot inside. Take it from me, the ship's been deloused from bow to stern, and every meter of her has been hosed down with industrial-grade disinfectant. This ship is clean enough to eat off of, I swear it. Yeah. Yes, Commander, I'm sorry. Both for the flippancy of my tone and for what happened to your friend. I guess I'm just excited. This every day that you get to introduce your new crewmates to the ship you just rebuilt. Of course, Commander. But the Argo belongs to Lady Arano, and she wants me on board. Besides, you'll need me if anything goes wrong with the ship. Not that it will, mind you, but, just in case. She's right about that last part, boss. I wouldn't have the first idea how to fix this bucket if anything happens to it. She, on the other hand, rebuilt the damn thing from scratch. Honestly, if Doc wasn't coming with us, I think I'd rather stay on the Leopard. Thank you for your candor, Yank. Oh, and Darius, I'm sorry about all this shouting back on Axillus. As it turns out, getting shot at by pirates puts me on edge. I hope there are no hard feelings. None at all. Keep this beast flying and you can yell at me as much as you want. Hell, I'm used to it. Welcome to the family. You too, Lord Madeira. I never imagined we'd be working together, but I'm glad to have the opportunity. As am I, Mr. Olivier. Over the years of our exile, Lady Arano told me a great deal about you and your company. All of it good. Even before the events of the coup, she knew about Markham's marauders. Your assistance in her father's Fjaldr campaign did not go unnoticed. Okay. It was a job, Lord Madeira. We only did what the High Lord Tamati paid us to do. Still, it feels good to be appreciated, and to know that someone out there still remembers Commander Markham's name. Thank you, Commander Brown. Speaking of which, you'll have some time to break your new ship in before Lady Arano is ready to move on to Panzer. She needs to consolidate our forces on Weldry and to replace our losses with fresh volunteers. You remember her orders. You're to sharpen your company and grow strong. And now that you have a mobile command center worthy of the title, I suggest you make use of it. I'll get you a fresh batch of contracts to look over, Arthur. The whole rim from Periphery is our oyster now. We won't be limited by debts or travel restrictions. Exciting times, I gotta say. I'll go with my standard response. Exciting doesn't begin to describe it. I'd rather get in a fist fight with an Atlas than let us get trapped like that again. I'm right there with you, boss. It's gonna feel damn good to spread our wings. Speaking of which, shouldn't we go aboard our new ship? There's an absolutely enormous mech bay in there. It's got my name written all over it. Damn right it does, Yang. You all heard him. Take your stations, everyone. We're free agents until Lady Arano calls us. There's money to be made. Daggone right there is. The Argo is not in good shape, Commander. But with time, money, and some of Chief Pertanen's technical resources, we can address most of the major problems. Maybe even make this place nice again. I'll be in engineering if you want to know more. Lady Arano said she wanted us to get stronger. With these mech facilities, we finally have the resources to do that. Bring me scrap mechs from missions and shops, and I'll rebuild them into fighting machines. And remember, boss, when it comes to mechs, bigger is usually better. Clicking. There we go.
Asked for is cleared for fighting.
Oh, the Jenner. Jenner Ds run hot, and they run fast, but can quickly bound into combat to deliver a knockout punch, even against heavier units. Their capability with speed and weaponry tends to come at the expense of low armor capacity, which I explained earlier. We're going to need to do some mech repairs before our next contract, boss. Can't go into combat like this. See me in the mech bay when you're ready. His normal response. Let's stick the spider in the hold. And we'll have a little memorial service for Behemoth. Like I said, each of these people has their own story. The unique characters. Right. I'll let you guys read that on your own. Okay. Let's go to the barracks.
Standing by. Waiting for orders.
Okay, improve our mech warriors.
Mech warrior training complete.
What can I do for you?
Training confirmed, Commander.
Always guts.
Training
Guts is an
complete.
option.
Standing by.
Let's go to the mech bay. Get the blackjack repaired. Shadowhawk. Got to rebuild this one. AC5 definitely with ammo. Jump jets. I'll pull the jump jets out. All of them. And what else did I lose? Yeah, that's everything. Let's beef up some of these weapon systems. That won't work. And we'll put the rest into armor. This thing doesn't even need the heat sinks, really. So let's actually pull those out. Let's see what we can do now. Yeah, that's better. So just turned it into a striker.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Oh, that thing's going to be down forever. Nothing I'm going to put the money into. All those heat exchangers would be nice. All right, we'll go to engineering. You guys can meet Farah. And like all of the characters, you can talk to Farah. We're not going to talk to Farah right this minute. All right. You can upgrade the various ship systems, and as you do, you get various performance features out of the ship. Power systems lets you basically upgrade more systems. So that's usually one of the first things I do.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
Okay, we've still got plenty of money. So maybe I will get one of those heat exchangers. Heat exchangers basically reduce the overall temperature of a mech's weapon systems by a fixed percentage, so they're kind of cool. No pun intended.
New equipment available.
Let's check out the contracts. And you can talk to Lord Madeira if you want to. I'm not going to. Like I said, you can work for the pirates if you want to. Look at my mech bay. Yeah, I gotta get at least one mech up and running. Okay. Alright, we're gonna call it right here, guys, and we'll pick this up later. Hope you enjoyed. Alright, and you guys have a good night.